Multiverse. I'm your host, Tyrus, and today we're going to take a look at my main man, John Jones. Now, this is the Gold Label Martian Manhunter from the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse line. Now, initially, I already reviewed the standard release that was, I guess that was released. I don't know when that was released, man. Time just flies too fast. I don't know, but I do have a review up on the channel for the previous release Martian Manhunter figure. Now, and I like that one. That was cool. Definitely check out that review. But y'all, this is where it's at for me. This is the Martian Manhunter that I love. This is the Martian Manhunter that I know. You know, I'm old school. I grew up in the 80s and 90s. And this is when I think of Martian Manhunter, I think of this. And here, much like all the other DC Multiverse figures, Martian Manhunter is packaged with a DC Multiverse collector's card. You see the portrait here, and on the back we have his data file. Then he is also packaged with the DC Multiverse display stand. Again, not exactly sure as to why he's not packaged with a flight stand. It's yet again one of those head scratchers in terms of which figure is packaged with the flight stand and which figures are not. Again, man, this is it right here, man. This is now, you know, I don't get into the whole oh, they use the same parts and this and that, and I just feel like, yes, this Martian Manhunter, more likely he's going to use the same parts. The face scope, I'm pretty sure, is going to be the same, I believe, as the standard Martian Manhunter figure. But at the end of the day, I feel like when you add the different components to the figure, or the costume and everything, you get a brand new figure. You know, I feel. You know, even though I feel like this is going to be the same face sculpt here. I'm going to put, actually, instead of me going, oh, I feel, let's pull the Martian Manhunter out. All right, so here is the Rebirth Martian Manhunter, and here is the new Gold Label versions. So as you can see, both share the same face sculpt, which is not a huge deal for me. I wish that we could have gotten a brand new face sculpt with this classic Martian Manhunter, but I feel like this face sculpt goes best with this figure here, even though this looks still pretty cool, you know. But again, this is my Martian Manhunter. I love this one. There's always going to be a place in my collection for this one here. But man, I got to tell you, I'm really loving this classic Martian Manhunter figure. Now, although, you know, they pretty much share the same body mold, and I don't get into a lot of the whole, oh, they use the same this and that, you know. I mean, to each their own. I know a lot of reviewers do that, and that's cool, man. There's nothing, you know, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but that's just not my jam in terms of like always stating those things, because for the most part, a lot of action figures use the same body parts. I don't think McFarlane Toys does it as much, which is really cool. But when you talk about these figures using the same components or whatever, you know, yes, this is the same face sculpt and everything. But overall, man, when you add the different costume designs and those different elements and everything, as you see right here, you add a new paint deco to the costume. I feel like at the end of the day, you get a different type of a figure. You get a different type of experience. You know, I don't see the same type of figure when I look at these. Yes, the head sculpt is the same, but overall, man, you get a brand new experience. And this is the one that I wanted. You know, again, I just don't get into the whole, oh, they use the same elements, the body parts. You know, everybody do. Every toy company do. Hasbro does it all the time with their Marvel Legends figures. And that's nothing wrong with that, you know. But at the same time, I feel like, you know, although I wanted a new head sculpt, I feel like I got a brand new figure. And I feel like even with the articulation, it's going to be a little bit more fluid because he doesn't have a lot of costume. You know, he has the trunks. You know, of course, he has those double jointed knees. You know, again, there's nothing holding back his articulation here. He doesn't have anything deterring his articulation here in the arm area. So there's nothing like here. You had all this armored costume. There's nothing here deterring that. You know, it's pretty fluid. I feel like articulation of this figure is going to be pretty fluid. You know, overall, man, he looks great, man. And again, I just love just seeing that green, more of that green, and that blue really pops with this Martian Manhunter, man. And that's what it's all about for me. It's just, I love seeing vibrant colors, and this Martian looks awesome. So I love this Martian Manhunter. There's always going to be a place for this figure in my collection, but this this is where it's at for me, folks. This is where it's at for me. I'm loving this Martian Manhunter figure. And again, articulation is really solid, man. It's pretty much the same as this one. I just feel it's a little bit more fluid because there's nothing constricting the articulation. Not to say there's anything constricting this one here. It's just less costume. if that makes any sense. Less costume. I'll put them back here. It's less costume, man. But man, this is just awesome. The fact that we're getting things like this in today's market, man, it's just so cool. And I really hope that McFarlane does more with the classic line, because this is based off his little classics DC Multiverse sub line. So hopefully we'll get more of those. I have that Blue Beetle and Booster Gold 2-pack coming, and man, boy, I cannot wait for that. But yeah, the more classic figures, the merrier. That's where it's at for me. Man, this looks awesome, man. Wow. Love the articulation as always, man, with these figures here. He is like, whew. Put this guy in some really cool poses. Looks really good. Oh, yeah. Yes. That's pretty cool, y'all. I love it. I'm going to look at his cape here. Look at it. Of course, like McFarlane Toys, they always knock it out of the park with the capes. It's just immaculate. Look at that. As always. He has a little high collar here. And, of course, the little classic chest harness. The red chest harness. Red belt. The simplicity of the costume always appeals to me. Of course, everyone had the trunks. So he has the blue trunks and the cuffed, boots and everything. So this is a huge win, folks. I am... Martian Manhunter is right up there with Batman. I have Batman, the Martian, and Green Arrow. Those are my most favorite characters in the whole DC universe. So this is a big deal for me to get a classic Martian Manhunter. Yeah, but overall, man, this is just a huge plus for me, with being such a big fan of the Martian here. Now, hopefully at some point we'll get maybe a Martian Manhunter movie. Who knows? Maybe. All right, stay tuned. All right, let's get on to the next. Now, this is what I'm talking about right here. The classic Justice League here. This is my jam right here. All right, so along with our classic Martian Manhunter, we have the Rebirth Flash, the Rebirth Green Lantern figure. We also have the Action Comics 1000th issue Superman figure. We have also the Year 2 Batman. Oh, man, I love that right there. And we have, last but not least, the Endless Winter Aquaman figure, looking all types of awesome. And now, McFarlane Toys, we need a classic Wonder Woman. It is well overdue. You know we need that classic Wonder Woman. You not all these weird variants. We need the classic Wonder Woman that we've all been wanting and waiting for. Oh, and also a classic Hawkman. We got to get that Hawkman. And while I'm at it, throw in Shazam. I think we're getting Shazam, though. He's coming. But give us the champion of the Amazon. It's time. Let's assemble the entire Justice League. Let's get to it. Let's go. And here with our Martian Manhunter, I have yet another fantastic McFarlane toy figure. It's from that Warhammer line. This action figure is called Tyrannid, but it's really, man, I'm using it for a white Martian. Where Martian Manhunter comes from, his race was at war with the white Martian. So this is what I'm using it for. I need to get maybe like 2 more of these things, but man, this makes for an awesome combination. So I have our classic Martian Manhunter with the white Martian figure. That's what I'm calling it. That's what I'm rolling with. All right, let's get on to the next. All right, folks, that's all I have for this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the review. Man, this Martian Manhunter is where it's at for me. This is the classic Martian Manhunter that I've been looking forward to. Hopefully, McFarlane Toys will release more classic figures from within this DC Multiverse line. I feel like that's what a lot of collectors are looking for. At least that's what I'm looking for. Definitely, I'm so looking forward to that Blue Beetle Booster Gold 2-pack, folks. So definitely stay tuned for that. But again, thank you so much for tuning in. Huge shout out to all of my subscribers. You guys, I tell you, you are all so awesome. Thank you so much for subscribing. We are well over 500 subscribers. And man, I tell you, I cannot thank you enough. You know, so huge shout out and thanks to each and every one of you who have subscribed to the channel. Thanks to each and every one of you who are watching these videos. It really helps the channel. It really means a lot to me. Be sure to hit that like button, folks. If you are watching these videos or if you are subscribed, definitely hit that like button. It really helps the channel. Also, smash that bell notification so that you are notified for when my videos do drop. And also, folks, stay tuned for my special 500 subscriber episode. We're going to be doing some giveaways in that episode as well. So stay tuned for more information on that. And for those of you who haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. I'd love you to join Team Multiverse. We're really working towards building this community. So definitely be a part of it. Join Team Multiverse. Also, folks, hit that bell notification so that you are notified for when all my videos drop. And if you did all those things, I truly appreciate it. And the Martian Manhunter appreciates it too, even though he has his hands full right now. But he's definitely holding his own. But again, thank you all, folks. I appreciate you. And until next time, be good to one another. Be safe. Stay tuned. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now.